Right, okay then, time to do a bit of Blood Bowl stuff. So, this is Blood Bowl Skaven team, which is actually going to be my son's team, but he's not a big fan of putting models together, which suits me fine, so I can do it. Now, what I'll do, there's only really kind of, so let's have a look at, a couple of basic poses on these, so it should be alright for maybe not going over the top and doing every single one, but I find that's the way things with Blood Bowl. Now, depending on the kit that you get, some kits have some nice versatility to them. So a good example of some versatility is in the Black Orc team. You can make them look slightly different, whereas I think the Imperial Noble team is pretty much just like copying the same pose. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's any real modification or in appearance of these. I'm not certain there is, but you know what? It's good to actually have a look at and just make sure. So what have we got here then? We have a set of rather cool little Skaven, and I've got the instructions to follow. Now, I just thought I'll have a quick look and see what options we've got. So in total, there are 6 different models, and having a quick review of them, they are all basically the same pose. So that means I only have to do these 6, which is good. Now, I appreciate that some people might not like the fact that they're only one pose, and again, I think it's just kind of the way things are. Sometimes you'll get models that have multiple different appearances, and sometimes you don't. Right, let's start off with Skaven Clanrat 1 then. So it looks like it's going to be quite simple, this. It's just going to be numbers 1, 2 and 3 all popped together. So here we go. 1. And some of these Blood Bowl kits, they're really easy to put together, and other ones like the big plastic trolls and ogres tend to be difficult. I wish I'd actually done videos of how to put the Blood Bowl figures together when I did the Black Orc and Noble team, but unfortunately I didn't, not properly anyway, like I do now. So it's definitely, if I ever get more of them, I'll definitely be doing the videos. Now, for those of you who keep an eye on my Instagram, another thing that you will know that I like to do with my Blood Bowl is I like this to give them a custom display base. I'll do a show of that one time. Okay, nice and simple this one then, hopefully. Let's see if this is a quick clean up job. I hope it is. No, that looks a bit nasty, that. There we go. So it's really just a matter of trying to get in position correctly. Just trying to check as well for mold lines. Gosh, I love Skaven. Skaven are cool, aren't they? I don't think until I saw the Skaven I'd ever seen like rat men models, so I've always loved that thing, but it's very unique force. As I said, I know people make them now because there's a lot of 3D modelers out there making their versions of it and their interpretations. I'm not going to judge them but I think at the time I can't ever recall seeing rat men as any force. Okay. Okay, let's see how easy this is to pop together then. So let's do a quick dry fit as always. Interesting. Seems push fit actually. Now, I'm going to admit I've never normally been a big fan of push fits, but let me just check if we actually need to glue this. Now, see, sometimes with push fit, you might as well just make your life easy. Okay, so that's number one. Fantastic. So that's a good start, isn't it? Nice fast build. Okay, lineman number 2, 4, 5, 6. Just wondering how I might do mutations on these guys. Might have to teach my son about converting miniatures to give them their own unique look. But I think for now, happy with this. 4, 5. By the way, am I the only one who's really wound up about the new Blood Bowl game? The computer game, and mutations are not like, you can mutate your things like in stats, but you can't. Oh, I cut that one out. You can't show it without paying extra. It's so annoying. I hate that. That should just be standard. That's shady monetization. You know, I get that that's the way the games world now. All this kind of monetization attitude. But my goodness, that just wound me up. You know, I literally stopped playing. I was just so disappointed. Oh, I don't know. It's just, you know, you shouldn't have to use extra resources on a game just to make things look different. I mean, I get that they're going for seasons and stuff like that, and you know, rare parts might be interesting, but my goodness, I just really got wound up when that happened. Which is a shame. I love the computer game Blood Bowl, and I think it is a good game as far as playability. But I don't know, I just had no desire to play when I was mutating creatures, mutating my players in certain teams, and there was no physical change to the model. I mean, you know, simple things like long legs do not take that much of a change, do they? You know, they literally you just stretch the model out slightly. So yeah, I was really disappointed about that on the Blood Bowl. Is it 3? Yeah, Blood Bowl 3. Yeah, really annoyed by that. Really wound me up. I've bought every single Blood Bowl game. This is the first time I was really disappointed with it. Okay, let's try this one then. So, but as for the real game, I love it. As for this, yeah, this is cool. I've got season 2 of Blood Bowl. Of the box game. I would like Dungeon Bowl as well for the fun of it. There we go. I'm in number 2. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to do this one because I've accidentally cut out number 17's hand. So it's going to be the gutter runner. So 16, 17 and 18. So here we go. Yeah, the 17 was the hand I cut out before. Be interesting when I play this with my son, because admittedly Blood Bowl is probably one of the most fun, fast-paced Games Workshop games you can have. curious about how the Skaven play. See, I've always remembered the Skaven from the original Blood Bowl. So I've never played against Skaven. But I remember someone having a Skaven team, and every time you come across a Skaven team, it was just so difficult to win. Because they just run around everyone. Well, I'm finding these very easy to put together anyway. That's definitely a positive. Normally, push fit models are terrible, you know, for holding together. But these are just, you know, sliding right in. Nice and easy. Now, let's decide. Let's check the arm positioning on this, because it feels, yeah, like that. Excellent. Okay, got to run it on. Now, let's move on to lineman 3. So we are dealing with 7, 8, and 9. So here. Got out to Games Workshop today, went on the motorbike. Always a nice drive out that. Got soaking wet because we had a massive torrent of rain. Oh, which wasn't fun. But yeah, had a nice day on the motorbike, eh? Which is what you want. Right. Okay, let me... Oh gosh, look how badly I cut that one. There we go. I think that's it. Great. Hopefully then this should be a nice easy slide in too. So got this one, yeah, popping onto there. Great. Oh good. Normally normally, as anyone who's watching my videos probably knows, I really hate push fit, but I'm making an exception for these guys. These are easy. These are getting a positive push fit award from me. Push fit award? Should I really say push fit award? Push fit award of the century. Thrower. No, blitzer first. So 10, 11, and 12. Your blitzers are the tough guys of the Skaven. If one were to assign toughness as an attribute for a Skaven as a rule, but you know what? These are basically your storm vermin equivalent, aren't they? I think what my son needs for his force is a rat ogre, and I'm going to probably have to get him a star player too, because with my team coming from the full box game, they have that advantage. Also, I really want to get a dungeon bowl as well at some point. I think that'll be one that I take to the Philippines. I keep hearing like what seems like beeping and possibly cheering outside. Don't know if there's a football match on. You can tell I don't really do sports. Well, I do this sport. This sport's fun. Oh gosh, now that one is a bit of a difficult one to slide in. Partly because he's spiky. There we go. And hold on. Solid. Hey, this is going nice and easy, this. So I'm really pleased as well, because this kind, it's something that you just want to get done. Now, thrower 13, 14, 15. Right, here we go. Last little bit. So this one's quite interesting because you've got to kind of get that hook over here, then push down, and then like this. Now let's check the head direction over here, and there we go. That is literally how easy these ones are to put together. So I'm really pleased this wasn't a protracted video, because I swear when I was doing the what's it called now, when I was doing the orcs, it took ages and lots of fiddling to get the position. So this is a nice and simple build. So there we go, that's how you build your Skaven. It's not a difficult one. The other kit is exactly the same, the other sprue, so I'll just throw them together quite soon. But beyond that, you've got a few other options here. So we've got a spiked ball, we've got a warp infused ball by the look of it, a coin specific to the Skavens, a nice little trophy to win against them, and another a spike ball at rest. So they'll come out when I'm ready, but they don't need to come out right now. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in my next video, which I'm kind of hoping is me going to be starting my Night Lancer. So see you next time.